crafting time. Hope you're doing great. It's crafting time 1982. And we're going to make a turkey, guys. This is going to be so crazy. We're making another turkey, but we're using footballs this time. We're not using our. Look how cute this turned out. I'll just show you. Wait one second. Let's plug this in because we're going to need this too. We're going to need hot glue because that's what I use. All right. So second, I guess I'm having issues. Look how cute this turned out. This was yesterday's turkey we made. And it's made out of flowers, a ball that we cut in half and cut the bottom off. We used a mitten and we painted the mitten. We added a bow tie and a piece of corn in his mouth. We added afterwards I added a Thanksgiving hat because it is November. And on the back, this is how the back turned out. I think it turned out lovely. Absolutely love our little turkey. And it says family if you can't read it. It's super, super cute. Well, today's football, is going to be a little different than that. And probably a little larger because we're going to be putting it on the wall back here to support my team. Now, I've not really figured out how I'm going to do this, so this should be kind of fun. We don't have to worry about the backs. We're going to be using the brown side, and my two browns don't exactly match, but we're going to try. So I'm going to kind of actually set this one aside. We're going to start with the head first. Now the head, let's see, what could I use? I like to use items that most people have in their house. So, well, that's going to be a little too big. That's way too big. And we're going to use our water, or it's not our water, it's just our, what's this called? Marker. Just looking for something. I guess I can hand do it too. I'm not sure if it will actually work. So I'm going to make an M right at the top, a big M, like that. So I'm going to just kind of go down, not all the way down, and then I'm just going to follow my line and make a bump and another bump. So I made a M. This one looks like it should probably, we're going to paint over it. Or maybe it's this side. This side that needs to come shorter. There we go. And then it's even straight. It's not even straight, guys. Goodness sakes. Don't turn it. Let me start that again. I'm still going crooked. Maybe I should just cut it and trust myself. Okay. Somewhere in there. And then let's cut that first. Sometimes just doing it helps a lot. So we're going to take this, we're going to just follow this. And I'm making a little V here. Like so. Okay. Now I'm going to sneeze. I got all nervous making my M. Now you don't have to have it this round. All right. So now we're going to take that and we're going to just kind of curve it and cut down. And again on the other side, just curve it. And it's really hard because this is cardboard, guys. Cardboard doesn't like to cut the way you like it. All right, so now we're going to make curves around the facial area here. So I'm just going to kind of curve it like so. Cut that curve. It's going to be a funny looking turkey, but hey, gotta have some fun. And around that corner. And then we're going to V it down to that center piece. Let's see if where that center could possibly be. About right there. Just give me a ballpark idea, and that's going to come in like so, and then V it down and V. Oops. Good thing we're going to paint these. All right, we're not sure if this is actually going to work. This might have to come out. I just love creating, guys. This is how I create. Just draw your chicken lines, right? Okay. Set that back over here. Now we got this down. And I'm going to try to curve that in a little bit by coming this way. And I'm going to curve that a little bit in. See how I curved it in just a bit there? And then we're going to cut this around. Now, don't worry if you're not going to be exact. I won't be exact. And then I'm going to just kind of aim towards that bottom chin and then kind of curve it up. Oh, goodness sakes. Now, the bottom part, I'm not making, oh gosh, I made that really large. Where's that piece? Looks like more than a football there. Holy moly. We're going to shorten that up. Okay. So I am right there. So, oh yeah, we got to shorten that up. That looks a little better. Okay. So now I'm taking my scissors and I'm coming in this way to, again, make that little indent just a little bit tight there. And also on this one, I decided to. Careful where you cut. And then we're going to trim this around. Oh, this cardboard's like super hard. Ooh. One piece don't want to let go, and now I'm going to round this off. So I don't want that to be that high up. And take off this little corner. And sometimes flipping it over lets you see where you need to cut a little bit more. And don't be scared to cut it. And I'm going to bring that in just a tiny bit more there. And like I said, it doesn't have to be exact. Just taking off that big corner I had there. Now, it should look something like that, right? So silly. Now I'm going to draw the rest of it here somehow. We're going to chicken scratch it. We're going to, this is going to be where the nose is. So we're going to kind of like put like a loop like down, or not quite down, but kind of like that over the bridge of the nose here. So I'm just going to kind of something like that. I hope you can see. I gotta fix my lighting here. I hope that works. How's that? A little better? All right. Now you can make that a little bit higher if you want. So now you're going to, from the cheek points, you're going to come down. I'm looking at, okay, I'll show you what I did. Here's my chicken scratch. That's what I'm looking at. Just thought I'd show you. Don't follow my chicken scratch. Now, right above that bump that you did, the eyes are going to go right there. Now you want something kind of big, or I do. So and I got really small fingers, but maybe once I trace them, maybe I should try it on a piece. I'm just going to try it on a piece. So if I lay my finger down and I trace it, oops, I get a fairly nice eye, you see? So I want to have that, and this is going to be the nose part. So we're going to put some little dots. They don't have to be very close. So I added 2 dots, okay? And then I'm trying to think now how I did this. Okay, so we're working towards the bottom of the mouth. So here we're going to draw a line that comes over and comes down and then goes back up. And that's kind of a dorky looking mouth, but make it more. Now remember, we're going to paint in this, so okay, so that's the upper beak. Okay, and then we're going to do the lower, and that again is starting like right down here, and we're going to kind of just make a little V down and a V, oops, a V up, like so. Guys, I chicken scratch a lot. And then this part down here, right here, I'm going to V it down. Maybe. Oh my goodness, the bumps of this cardboard is pretty wild. Okay, so I do a second line at the bottom. That's going to be kind of like the chin. This will be the beak. And then the eyes, it's going to have like a little mound here, a small little M mound. Like up here, we did this really high. We're going to put a mound here, and the eyes will go there. Or should they go here? I think I got this too high up. Let's see if we can fix that. That's what I think. I'm going to make it a little smaller. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. And just cut that down just a bit because I think I had that way too high. And this side I got it's certainly a happy little turkey. We're gonna cut these circles down, I think, just a bit. A lot of it. And this one as well. Now see, that's what's going on here is my face is just crooked. So we're gonna move that up and just kind of like tricky that out. Oh my goodness, did I screw this up? A little bit I did. So we'll just cut that part off. There we go. And let's cut this. Oh my goodness. Strong stuff. Now I got a bump there I didn't need. What side's better? Decided to have it. Of course. All right. Let's move that V over. Kind of compensating what I did here. And I have to overlay it. Okay, so now we're going to put our finger here and we're going to draw our eye. And I think this one's higher, so let's just bring it down a little bit more. Better? I know I screwed up there. Let's see. Strangest looking turkey. Now I'm going to put my finger here and I'm going to trace it. Hopefully it came out as nice as it did on the other one. No, it didn't. But we can fix that. And I'm going to do the same finger. It's crazy how I can mess things up. Okay, now I'm going to trim this side down just a little bit. It's just too curvy. There. Whew, that was a lot of work. Look at that turkey face. All right, let's go ahead and paint that. My hot glue is just going to have to wait for me. All right, I'm going to use, we're going to put white in the turkey eyes. Oh, goodness, lots of white in there. Small brush. My small brushes were behind you. I'm going to paint the eyes white. Now, this might take 2 loads of paint. We'll see. This is our acrylic paint. I'm hoping my blue marker doesn't come in. And it looks like it did. So let's just kind of stain the fabric there, or the board. And we're going to paint this eye. Looks better already. I'm going to let the paint absorb into or dry a little bit, or we can do a second layover. So it looks like a ghost. Now this is going to be glued on here once we're done, kind of like So maybe we might shorten up this a little bit and maybe make it into a football. Oh, that would be fun to have a big football. Oh, yes, I think we will. Okay, having fun now. Did you see the game today, guys? The Vikings won. Oh gosh, our Vikings, bless their hearts, they're working their butts off through injuries, and oh my goodness, guys, that's inspiring. Working through everything. Oh, I just kind of wanted to put some more white on here, but might have some issues going on. All right, we're just gonna let that dry. We're going to take the yellow now. That's going to be the beak. Could be orange as well. Let's just try to see what we like with the yellow. And I'm just going to paint right over where those noses are. This is almost translucent. Might have to do 2 coats for sure. And then we're going to take a little of the orange. I keep all my paints, guys, right in here in my little, took it down a little bit so you guys can see better. We're going to use a little bit of orange. That's going to go right here, right underneath the lips. I actually kind of like the orange better than the yellow. So I might just go ahead and do that. Right over the yellow, I went with the orange. So I kind of got a lighter orange on top, darker orange on the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. And this part here, we're going to make that brown. So let's wipe this off. I think the white will have to be redone. Well, I know so. All right, and the brown. Let's go all the way around our little turkey here. Very carefully around those messed up eyes. The brown covers beautifully. That is a different paint, guys. My brown is apple barrel brown. Is it? No, it's not. What's the other one? Oh, Anta's. Anta's brown. It's an old bottle. See, it's falling apart. And it's much better coverage. All right, so we're just painting around our turkey eyes right now. You see? Now on where the nose is, I'm just going to put 2 little dots. Hopefully. Little dashers, like so. Let's see. And this outer layer around this, we're going to paint that brown. I'm not really worried if my lines show out. I'll repaint it afterwards if it needs a second coat. Again, this is painting from scratch, guys. I had this idea and I'm just putting it together. Now, underneath the beak area, I'm going to take some white and my brown. So it looks like that. It's kind of cute. I've really never done a turkey like this before, so it's kind of fun. I could just leave it just like so. I mean, I wanted it tan, and it is tan. I'm just going to take a little dig of white and brown, and I think I'll just go in and just kind of make it my painted tan. Yeah, that's better. I'm not a painter, friends. I just make things happen. That's pretty cool. Then I'm going to take some, of that brown, and I'm going to make, what kind of eyes do I want? Just like a circle or some sort, oval, football. Oh, look how cute that face turned out. I love it. Now, I'm going to take a different brush. I'm just going to slip that off. And I'm going to use a very fine brush to cover up my, well, actually, we might need this brush yet. Before I dunk it in my water, I better wait. I'm going to use a fine brush now, very fine brush, and I'm going to take the brown, maybe the black. And I'm going to trace around my lines now. Try not to screw it up. It's stinking cute. Okay. And if you feel you have too much paint, take it and just kind of dash it off. Like so. And then I'm going to do, across the nose area and just a little bit on your brush. I'm holding my breath. I did kind of mess up a little bit. You see it? And then we'll do the lips. Again, just a little bit of paint on that brush. And then the lower lip. Got a heavy brush on one side. Fix that line a little bit. So now you can kind of see how it's kind of forming there. Now I'm going to wipe that black off, sorry. And I'm going to take my brown and I'm going to kind of go over these outer lines here. Just making sure that those outer lines just don't show as much. I don't want them to show as much. And if you have to take a little of the black over it, that's fine. Okay, we're going to stop ahead. Maybe add a little bit orange in the mouth area. This off. I just wipe them off, guys. I don't use water like some people. Some people like to use lots of water on their brushes. Now I'm just going to repaint this part. I need just brown color. Did you see that? You ever screw up stuff doing that? I have. I'm a real honest crafter, okay? See that? Now we're going to add a little bit of white, just a dash of white on those eyes to make it look kind of real. We'll just kind of dunk it where just like a big dot and a little dot. Oh, it's a big dot. Big dot. And then just a smidge dot. Okay, I'm going to have to take the brown again. Go and fix that dot. Take some of that. There we go. And some of this one. Well, you see it. Crazy, man. It's crazy. Put a brown dot on each side. It will be fine. All right, let's let that dry. And let's cut out a football, guys. A football. Oh, how fun. Okay, you got to dry. Don't touch that. Save that. We're going to cut this into a football. That should be just interesting. All right, football. What do I have that looks like a football? I do have, we're going to be using these. I got these somewhere. I think these were from back when I was teaching, and I found an extra set of footballs. And they say there's 10 here, but maybe I can use that to go make a football. And then we're going to put a Vikings napkin on it. Well, we might have to stretch this football out a little bit. He's a little smaller than what I need. So let's go find our halfway mark. Again, we're just going to draw it. We'll do this side. Flip it over. And it looks like the middle here. So we're going to just kind of go like so. Slide it right over here. My scissors can figure that part out. And down here, we're going to again go. I did add a little space between them. Keeping my point there so I have something to follow on my curve. Might be an oblong football, but we're going to cut it out. We're going to put a Vikings thing on it. And try not to bend it. Start of a football. I don't. It's a little bit bigger than this football. I tried to make it as big as this football, or a little bit bigger. And we're going to Mod Podge this. We're going to take our Vikings napkin, and we're only going to need part of it. So again, we're just going to cut out one section. I'm trying to stay off of the little bit of fold. And I'm hoping, well, got a situation. That will work. Let's lower that down. Vikings up there, and then much of the helmet. Ooh. All right, we're going to take our water. I didn't see that coming. Now let's just kind of go like so. Yeah, let's just do that. This is just a water pen, and I'm just going to hopefully get my water pen to work. There it goes. Like that, and I'm coming underneath here. Oh, didn't go all the way through. There we go. And then we're going to peel it. Keep this, keep this. Now the Vikings helmet, I'll take another napkin and we'll trim out the Vikings helmet and lay it on there as well. Because we want the helmet on there. I'm just going around and I'm retrimming off I might be able to peel that purple. Ah, yes. Ooh. Very carefully if you do it this way. Right, we're going to glue that on right there. And we're going to paint the underneath purple, I think. Give it some purple. Especially around the edges. And then we'll Mod Podge the rest. Don't know why my cap won't stay open. Like so. Now, of course, you're going to, I would paint the middle. Wonder if we should. Let me look. That might, let's just go with that. We'll just go. Just filling in my oval. Because it's really the outside that really needed. All right. That looks okay. So I'm itchy. I'm getting nervous. I don't want to screw it up. Oh, this is my new one. I don't know why my new one's out, but it is. All right. So let me just grab my Mod Podge brush. And we're just going to Mod Podge this middle for sure. And keep the purple out of the middle. And then I'm going to Mod Podge, dunked it really well. The purple. As you see, I didn't Mod Podge the purple and the natural together. I did it separately in case the purple wasn't quite dry. This paint does seem to dry fast, so that's cool. And I'm making sure I have no big lines because, you know, if you have those little creased lines of your Mod Podge, sometimes you get crease marks. All right, so let's put our little football right on there. The best you can. Don't worry, don't fret over it. Just put it on. Whatever napkin you want, guys. Whatever napkin. Okay? Now we are going to trim out another piece. that is going to, and I did the purple on the sides just in case any of the, like the rip edges show. We're going to let that sit for a second. I'm feeling a bubble there. Be very gentle when you rub it. You don't want ripples. You can use an iron to iron it. Super cute. I get the S back in shape, but it might not work. All right, so then I'm going to take another napkin here and I'm going to cut out this helmet. And I'm staying just above the purple line of it. Like so, and I'm going to trim some of this gold off. Like I meant to do it that way. Because I did. And I'm going to cut this corner off so it looks pleasant. Sweet. Now try to peel it. Hardest part. I was going to grab my tape and I didn't. There we go. Just gotta be so careful, aren't I? It is just so fun, guys. This is fun. This helmet is way bigger than I needed it. So I think I'll trim off some of this gold. Now that I got it off, I can probably shorten that up just a bit. Oh, darn. Yeah. You can put it right over, definitely over this little piece. Yep, that's what we'll probably have to do. Darn, my football's just too big. I mean, not big enough. We're just going to Mod Podge it in. I'm just going to do it. It'll be okay. We can see the V. Maybe after we Mod Podge it, we'll see the rest of it. It's going to nicely, carefully, gently Mod Podge over it, especially the edges, just to make sure it stays down. Gentle, gentle. Like so. Now it's not perfect. It's not what I really wanted. But it is what it is. I'm going to take a little diamond dust just for fun. And I'm going to put it right on that white on the helmet there. Dumped it like it was on my finger. Okay. And I quick flip it. So I don't want it all over it. I just want it on that glue part. And once that dries, it'll be really cool. Now let's put our turkey together. Oh, goodness sakes, what's going on here? Let's have a piece of that on my deal. Okay. Cover everything up so we don't spill everything, right? Okay, so Mr. Turkey Head, right here. Oh, that would have been cute if I would have made that a helmet. I wasn't thinking. It is going to be glued on right here. So we're just going to put some there. That would have been stinking cute. Why didn't I think of that first? Okay. Just kind of centering my turkey. That would have been just adorable. And I don't think I can take this off. I doubt it. Ha ha. We're gonna definitely have to Mod Podge over that. Look at that, I got it off. And we're gonna make a helmet. I think I have a piece of cardboard. Let's see. That was a pretty big helmet, wasn't it? Oh, that's a small piece. Helmet. That piece is too small. Here we go. We're gonna glue that down. Look, that is stinking cute. And then we're gonna put the football around. We're gonna take another one of these. Oh my goodness. And we're gonna just trim it. Now I'm gonna worry about the yellow. Just trim on the outside of the white. Just gonna do this all over again, guys. Sorry. That's what crafting does. We weren't thinking. Like I said, this is how Kathleen crafts. I hope you like it. If you see the red button over here, it says live. I am live. That means I really am talking to you, and you are seeing this happen right at the same time I'm creating it. I make my crafts that are basically one and done. I don't make hundreds of things. I make one little craft. Oh, I got a Mod Podge. I make my crafts for when I'm using them, and then they're done. That's it. I move on to the next one. I make so many crafts a year, guys. It's kind of fun. I never know what I'm going to make because I just sit down and I craft. That is how Kathleen works. That's why I called myself Crafting Time because it just made it where I can, we're just going to Mod Podge right over this and then lay that on. Just like so. And this is a ticket, guys. So we're going to lay that. Can't see my glue. And I'm just taking my glue and going around the edges. Again, I'm not using a whole lot of glue. Just a bit. Just to seal it. I'll give it a wave. We're going to have to seal this bottom half as well. We'll just... Now we're going to cut that out. See, it was a ticket. All right, so let's cut this out. I'm leaving a little bit of the white on the helmet. Just to make it easier to cut around. Look at that. Oops. This helmet still that purple right back. Okay, we better dry this before we mess it all up. Now it's going to bend a bit. It's just because of the paper that it's on. But don't let that bother you. And we're just going to kind of like just glue it on the top of his head. Maybe at a fun angle. Put hot glue on the bottom of my card. And then, of course, his feathers. Now, let's see. I want to add. I'm going to put it at a little bit of an angle here. Oh, how cute! Look at how fun is that? Silly, 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 silly. It's fun to be silly. All right. Then we're going to take our footballs, and I'm just going to keep them regular footballs, guys. And we're going to kind of overlap them. Maybe 6 footballs. I think that should. That should be fun. Oh, I gotta get the stripes out. So let's try that one more time. Now that we know it kind of works. With all those. We want our footballs to be, I wonder if that would actually work. Like keeping my stripes together. Clever girl. Okay, so how did I did? This has to go over, under, over, over, and then that will be its head. So that way the stripes are shown. Ah, adorable. Now, the problem we're going to probably have that I force. Stay where I put you. We're going to glue them at the second. Hmm. Do you like creating like this, guys? Leave a comment in here, guys. I'd love to hear from you. I'm making it happen, as they say. So I'm going to just add glue here and put it down. Hopefully it doesn't touch. Hot glue on this side. Try not to move them as I move it. So I don't want the hot glue to show. And right here. Trying to keep it about the same on each one of them. That's hard to do. Because it slid on me. So we have that kind of a deal with the footballs. Look how cute this is, guys. And then on the butt, on the back part here, we're going to put one more right here. Perfect. You could put Vikings there too. No, we're not going to. Just a football. Right on the butt. Just like so. I made kind of a U shape on the glue to go right over that U shape there. I'm going to push off any of the, I think that will work. So it gives a cute little football in the back. No idea what I could put back there. Where did our little guy go? Oh, he is going to go right down here, and we're just going to glue him down somehow. Trying to get this to work here. I guess we didn't need to do the helmet part of it. Look how cute that is, guys. It's going to be so stinking cute up on my wall. That was easy enough to get off. Now, this part here, if you wanted to use like a little wood stand or something, and stick it in, you could put your goals on it and anything like that. But mine's just going to go up on the wall just like so. I think this is stinking cute. I really like it. And I'm just going to, let's see, what can I use to tie it? We could make a Viking bow on it for those cheerleaders that certainly cheered on our team. Do I have a gold? Thought I had a gold. Can't put Green Bay there. That would be a troublemaker. Let's see, which one? I'll put that around it. It's a little big. We can possibly use this. Oh, I thought I had a gold here. A gold little ribbon. You know what? Let's not use the gold. We got the football field. There we go. Look at this snazzy football. So let's just cut off a hunk of this one. And we'll just kind of make a fun bow out down towards the bottom here. These are just footballs. Let's just cut it off about right here. Doesn't matter if they're not exactly the same. And they're fairly close. This one has a little fuddy-duddy end, so let's just cut that off there. And this is just a short one. That one any longer? It's a little bit longer than that. All right, let's see what we can make out of this. Take that purple out. We can, oh, I have two purples. Now that's one. Right, let's start with this part first. And I'm going to just kind of squish it. I don't know. Maybe one at a time. Back to the beginning. Put the green in front. Put the purple in front. Right. Now you could have done a refab bow too. I like to make these kind of bows. I had kind of fun with this, so this is what we're going to do. And then we're going to take this green one, green one on. And then we're going to squish that, get it up there, pull that down. Just twisting it a bit. Let's see if we like it. I didn't attach anything, so everything will be just about right. And then this brown is pretty small. I could just add the brown behind it. We don't need it going downward. We just connect those two little hot wires there and bend it while it's still hot. Pull this in and bend it as well. So you have a pretty big football. And this is going to set in. That's going to go right down here. A lot of brown going on here. All right. So I'm just squishing this up right in the center, and that's going to go on the back of the green one. Now you're going to pull it really tight, because see, you want it to be purple, green, and it's like a refab bow, except for it is a bigger bow. Move it over just a bit. Make sure it's about where you want it, because once you tie it, it's going to be really, you're not going to want to undo it. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled that super tight. Super adorable, guys. Oh, I love it. And I'm just popping up my bows now. And you can just leave these straight. You could, if you didn't want them that way, you could, now I'm not puffing the back one as much. I'm just kind of like making it flat in the back. So that part's going to be glued on here. Oh, this is so stinking cute. Oh, guys, I amaze myself. I might not know what my craft is going to be, but this came out very cute. Now this is going to be glued on, and if you make one of these guys, it's not that bad. Okay, turn my bow. It's going to be glued back part only, right below the letters, just by the sides of the bow. Oh, how stinking cute is this? I don't even know if I want to give it to anybody. I had a person in mind, but I'm really liking it. Ah. All right. Ooh, is that hot? Careful you don't burn yourself. Pull the back of it straight, or not straight, but flat in the back, and let the front puff out with your fingers. And look how cute that is, guys. That is a nice looking bowl. Looks like a football. Has a football. Look at that. Done with footballs. I love it. I shouldn't get so excited, but I do. I get very excited on my craft. The more they turn out, the better I feel. And I keep working on them, guys, until I am satisfied. If I'm not satisfied, I don't stop. All right, and we're just going to glue this. Kind of have to find your center. And don't always look in the back to think that this is your center. It is actually off-centered. And this is just going to be the hanger on it. And friends, after the season's over, you can take it down, toss it, give it away. Person that wins the goal or something, you might enjoy giving them that. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to, whoops, stay down. I'm going to give it one twist. Stay down. Going to try to move that glue right onto there. Take it off your fingers before you have a degree burn or something. My fingers are kind of used to it. You could use finger protectors, friends. That would be so smart. I have them. I just don't want to use them. And then I'm just going to kind of rub it off because this is a foam. It kind of rubs off when it's a little warm. Now I'm just holding it down. Super adorable. Look at our little Viking turkey. Oh, how cute. I love it. It might go to a friend. We'll see. But I hope you had fun with this, guys. Thanks so much for coming, and I'll see you tomorrow evening, and we'll be doing another craft, maybe not a turkey. We've done quite a few turkeys, but I love making turkeys. They're the goofiest looking bird. Well, not completely the goofiest looking, but they are kind of goofy. We'll have some more fun, and I'm going to see you all tomorrow. We'll do some Christmas or something. All right, see you then. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming.